Working overtime to prove I'm worth the space I take. Scrolling late at night, cause I can't shut my brain off. Another call, another deadline, another metric I can't shake. Got a teammate, he became my oxygen, but I'm running out. This burnout culture told me lies, their risk is laziness. Now my body's waving white flags, and I can't ignore this. Comparison's a thief on every feed I see. Everybody's highlight reel makes me feel behind. 20-somethings hitting walls they thought they never meet. Turns out youth and energy have expiration dates. Even the strongest people crash eventually when the tank gets empty and there's nowhere left to pull from. And my ambition runs me ragged when my drive becomes my prison. He gives power to the powerless, strength when I got nothing left. When the hustle breaks me down, when my best can't measure up, those who wait on him will rise. Trade their exhaustion for his life, mount up on wings and fly. Run without burning out, walk without giving up. He renews what I can't sustain. Group chats filled with I'm so tired, but nobody slows down. We compete in our exhaustion like it's some kind of crown. Mental health is trending, but the grind still won't let go. We need permission to be human in a world demanding more. When my therapist says rest, when my body screams for less, he gives power to the powerless, strength when I got nothing left. When the hustle breaks me down, when my best can't measure up, those who wait on him will rise. Trade their exhaustion for his life, mount up on wings and fly. Run without burning out, walk without giving up. He renews what I can't sustain. So I'm logging up, shutting down, taking back my time, finding strength outside the system that was bleeding me dry. I'm logging up, shutting down, taking back my time. His strength is my supply. He gives power to the powerless, strength when I got nothing left. When the hustle breaks me down, when my best can't measure up, those who wait on him will rise. Trade their exhaustion for his life, mount up on wings and fly. Run without burning out, walk without giving up. He renews what I can't sustain. So I'm logging off, shutting down, taking back my time, finding strength outside the system that was bleeding me dry. I'm logging off, shutting down, and taking back my time. His strength is my supply.
Joshua 1:1 reminds us to be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go.
Morning light through half-closed blind, coffee cold, a race in mind. Deadlines, bills, another headline, trying just to stay aligned. Messages left on read again, dreams feel farther than they've been. Smiling faces, hidden weight, fighting battles we don't name. Every step feels uncertain, every answer out of view, but a whisper cuts the noise. I am walking here with you, so I will be strong, I will be brave, even when the road feels
behind the scenes, chasing worth and numbers rising. Still the ache keeps reorganizing. Conversations in my head, things I wish I'd never said. Trying hard to hold it together, learning storms don't last forever. When the pressure keeps building and the silence feels loud, there's a promise underneath it. You are standing with me now. So I will be strong, I will be brave, even when the road feels like it's breaking. Through the fear, through the unknown, I remember I'm not on my own. In every question, every fight, when the future out of sight, you call my heart to trust again. You are with me to the end. Not fearless, but faithful, not certain, but held through crowded rooms and empty spaces. Your presence overwhelms if the path keeps changing shape. If the answers come in slow, I don't need to see the whole way, just to know you go before. I will be strong, I will be brave, not because I never shake, but because your voice remains calling courage in my veins. Where I walk, I'm not alone, every step already known. Through the dark you promised steady, you are with me all my day. I will be strong, morning coffee going cold, mind already running fast. Bills stacked on the counter, questions from the past. Trying just to keep my balance on roads I didn't choose. Every small decision, feeling like I might lose. But in the middle of the ordinary, you are strengthening me. You steady my steps when the ground feels unsure. You give me the strength to face what's before. Every weak moment you carry me through. You make my way secure. I walk because of you. Traffic lights and tired eyes, conversations left unsaid, dreams that feel delayed, heavy thoughts inside my head. Still you meet me in the small things, in the courage just to try. Not a sudden breakthrough, but the strength to not walk by. You don't rush the journey, you prepare my feet. You steady my steps when the path feels unclear. You give me the strength to stay present right here. Through every pressure, through every unknown, you make my way secure, I don't walk alone. You train my heart for patience, you train my soul to stand. Not fearless in the struggle, but held within your hand. Every step is guided, even when I can't see. You're not just at the finish, you're walking here with me. You steady my step through valleys and height. You give me the strength to keep choosing the light. The road may be winding, but one thing is true. You make my way secure, my strength is you. Not perfect steps, just steady ones, and that is enough. Layering notice sitting on the counter. Student loans have never seem to shrink. Trying to build a life on minimum wage, while the cost of living makes me sink. But I've got something money can't measure, a source that doesn't fluctuate with markets. When my bank account says insufficient, his supply says there's no limit. Job application number 53, rejection emails I've memorized. Degree that cost me everything I had. Still working jobs I'm overqualified. But purpose isn't found in position, and my value isn't tied to a resume. There's a strength inside that doesn't quit, even when the world keeps saying wait. When my circumstances scream impossible, I've got a power that defies the obstacle. I can do all things, not because I'm strong enough alone, through Christ who strengthens me. I'm capable of more than what I've known. When anxiety says I can't handle it, when depression says I won't make it through, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength to push through. Therapy appointments twice a week, medication helping me survive, fighting battles no one sees on Instagram, just trying to keep my mind alive. Mental illness doesn't disqualify me from the strength that Jesus freely gives. His power shows up in my weakness. That's the paradox of how he lives. When the weight feels crushing on my shoulders, I've got a Savior who's my burden holder. I can do all things, not because I'm strong enough alone, through Christ who strengthens me. I'm capable of more than what I've known. When anxiety says I can't handle it, when depression says I won't make it through, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength to push through. Not by my talent, not by my trying, not by my willpower or self-reliance. His strength in my fragility makes the impossible reality. Not by my talent, not by my trying, not by my willpower or self-reliance. His strength in my fragility makes the impossible reality. I can do all things, not because I'm strong enough alone, through Christ who strengthens me. I'm capable of more than what I've known. When anxiety says I can't handle it, when depression says I won't make it through, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength to push through. So in life those things I never planned for, when the pressure tries to make me fall, I've got a supernatural advantage, a strength that never grows old. Yeah, I can do all things through Christ who makes me whole. Alarm ring, another rut. Notifications start to flood. trying to outrun the pressure, smiling while I feel the crush. Scrolling lives that look complete, wondering why mine feels incomplete. Carrying questions no one sees, learning how to breathe again. When the weight says I'm defeated, when the noise tells me I'm lost, there's a truth beneath the surface. Love already paid the cost. I'm more than the fear I feel, more than every wound that's healing. Even when the night runs long, there's a victory in my soul. Through the battles, through the scars, through the days that feel too hard, love is stronger than it all. I'm standing when I thought I'd fall. Late night thoughts, replaying scenes, all the versions of what could have been. Trying not to measure value by the places I haven't been. Friends move on, seasons change, some doors close without a name. But in the middle of the tension, grace keeps whispering my strength. Every doubt that tries to label, every lie that says I'm done, gets rewritten by a promise. The fight is already won. I'm more than the fear I feel, more than every wound that's healing. Even when the night runs long, there's a victory in my soul. Through the battles, through the scars, through the days that feel too hard, love is stronger than it all. I'm standing when I thought I'd fall. Not untouched by pain, not immune to storm, but anchored in a love that outlasts every war. Would try to break my story, couldn't break my name, because the ending was decided before the struggle came. I'm more than the past, I carry more than every anxious thought, more than every closed door, more than everything I'm not. Through the fire, through the unknown, never fighting on my own. Love is spoken over me, victory is my identity. Yeah. In a world that measure well by when there's a deeper truth. You're already held, already loved, already more than a con.